Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Stanford's offense has the football first here today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Appalachian State's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, App State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, that one's picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Send the back in motion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Appalachian State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the option play. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down after that completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
7 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense that convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this one out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The App State offense goes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. escapes the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC Championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Handing off on the draw play. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The App State offense goes back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll run the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Ball handed off. Fighting him off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Appalachian State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense cannot be stopped. So we'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff to the back. Physical run earns the 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.